Right, next up for the rest of this concludes the day games. We got the Dallas Cowboys at the Los Angeles Rams. I was right on this one. Looks like I'm more and more right about the Los Angeles Rams week in, week out because they look abysmal. Dallas Cowboys look like a full working together, well-oiled machine right now with Cooper Rush in there. Dak Prescott, when he's in there, it seems like everything's forced. Everyone plays individually. Everyone's searching stats. No, they're not managing the game well. With Cooper Rush in there, nobody's worried about their stats. All they're worried about is the dub. And they keep getting them. They're 5-0 with Cooper Rush. And now Dak next week is going to be put up against Detroit or Chicago or whoever they play. And it's just, yeah, he's going to do good against them. I mean, 30 quarterbacks would do great against those teams. So if that gets put in one of those games, he's gonna keep his job. That's the only way he's gonna keep his job. If they keep Cooper Rush in there for some reason, good for them. They're realizing that they're winning and they beat good teams with Cooper Rush, and they beat the bad teams handedly. The Los Angeles Rams look lost. Stafford looks like he's playing desperate and playing hurt almost. Cooper Rush is their only weapon on their entire team. Aaron Donald to me is cinch overrated. People have him as like the GOAT defensive player. That's absolutely ridiculous. Uh, he needs help around him, and I seen him. When I watched the Rams game yesterday, I seen him fly off my screen like one time. Other than that, he didn't really have a big impact on the game. Uh, Jalen Ramsey looks decent. Um, I've always thought he's very overrated ever since he left the Jacksonville team. When they went to AFC Championship, his production has just been like slowly dripping off. Uh, but when it comes to these Dallas Cowboys, here's my prediction: if they put Dak in, there's two things that are going to happen if Dak gets put back in. One, Dak will play the rest of the season, and they'll end up with barely above 500, and they'll lose in the playoffs. They'll lose all the important games. They'll win all the crappy games, just like Dak always has, always beating crappy opponents and losing to the good ones. Keep Cooper Rush in there. This team's gonna gel. When Cooper Rush is in there, everybody is in it together because Cooper Rush doesn't have the capability to make the plays that Dak does, but it helps the team play harder. They play smarter. They manage the game better. He makes smarter throws. His stats aren't off the charts, no, but he's 5-0. The team is confident in him. If you, like I said, let me get back to what I'm saying. I apologize. Dak finishes the rest of the season, they're barely above 500. Or there's a chance that he goes back in and he struggles and they bench him for Cooper Rush, which would be huge. But I highly doubt it because of the money they're paying them. If they keep Cooper Rush in there, I could see them, I mean, honestly, making the NFC Championship this year. Seriously. That running game is rolling. Their receivers look good. Their offensive line looks like they're playing hard. Their defense is playing a lot better than usual. I mean, keep this guy in here for God's sakes, Dallas. Keep Cooper Rush in there. Now, Los Angeles is a lost cause. I honestly was saying about sub 500. I could see them winning like maybe 6, 7 games this year. Honestly, they're playing like trash. Um, the screw them picks motto works for 1 year. Look at the year directly after they won the Super Bowl. What they got, what they wanted. Now look, they have no depth. They have no picks. I mean, they got no cap space, but they've proven that they can manipulate the cap. But now they have no depth. They're screwed. They're gonna have to. They're gonna end up hitting a floor with Stafford, and they're gonna have to end up rebuilding in a year or two.